good. Okay, there you go.
What happens when you mix nature, music, community, and pure vibes? You get a whole movement. And today, we're talking to the man behind it all. Today, I'm sitting down with the founder of one of the dopest experiences out there, Deonte Sullivan, the visionary behind Kickback Campout. From late night bonfires to live DJs under the stars, we're diving into what makes this campout so special and why it's becoming a cultural staple. Let's get into it.
Welcome, Deonte Sullivan, to JoJo Talk. You read so well.
Thank you.
Are you educated?
A little bit.
I can tell.
5th grade.
That's wonderful. That's what your bulldog degree.
4-4.
What?
Huh?
Broman?
Yeah.
Like the Martin?
Yeah, that's me.
Oh my goodness, that's funny. Okay, well now that everyone knows you can read, why don't you tell them a little bit about yourself? We know that you're here for Kickback Campout, but for the people that actually don't know who you are, tell the people who you are and what you do.
Good deal. So, we know that my name is Deonte Sullivan, obviously. But I was born in Tuskegee. I grew up in Huntsville, but I was raised by way of Memphis, Tennessee.
Okay.
So, I came back here to Huntsville to go to A&M. I'm a Bulldog.
Of course he is.
And I've been here ever since.
Okay. Well, let's dive right in. Today, we know you are here for a specific reason, and that is Kickback Campout. So, it's going to be the number one question, because I was asking a friend of mine, have you ever heard of it? And a lot of people still say no. So, this is what this is for, to tell the world what is Kickback Campout.
All right. Kickback Campout is glamping. It is a barbecue. It is tailgating. It is family reunion. And it is camping, all combined, over the course of 4 days and 3 nights.
What is it inspired by?
So for me personally, I have real bad social anxiety. I am not a club person, a crowd person, a being in a large group person. Being
his friend, that makes so much sense now. Now that I'm like knowing this part of him and I've seen him in social spaces, you're a little awkward. I like it.
Definitely.
I like
it. It is very challenging for me to get out in outdoor public, in indoor public spaces. So outside, outdoors, for me, is comfortable. I can't dance, I can't sing. So being in a club environment doesn't really work to my benefit, other than standing around, having a drink and watching other people. But Kickback Campout allows me to be able to interact with people. Because I'm not a dancer or a singer or anything like that, Kickback Campout allows an opportunity for me to engage with people on an active level.
Okay. So do you remember the moment that you got the idea for Kickback Campout, and what year, space, and time that you were in?
Yes. It was 2016.
It goes back that far?
Yeah, we started in 2017.
Okay, keep going.
Yeah. 2016, me and a friend went camping, or I went camping. A friend of mine came up to kick it with me while I was camping. And we were just eating, drinking, and having a good time. And it just kind of dawned on me that it would be cool if I had 15, 20 other people out here doing the same thing.
So where did it grow from there?
From there, 2017, for my birthday, I decided to do my very first camp out. I knew that I wasn't going to be able to get people to just come out and go camping, right?
Especially us. We don't do that.
But for my birthday,
pull up.
People will pull up, show you a little love on your birthday. So for my birthday, I decided to do a camp out. We probably had 20 people that showed up.
Who stayed the night?
We probably had like 8 people stay the night.
That's still good.
Yeah.
It's almost half.
Yeah. I mean, it was more than what I anticipated in terms of actually staying the night. So that was good. But it started there.
What do you want them to experience? What do you want them to get out of Kickback Campout?
A break, honestly. 80% of our guests are business owners or business professionals. Our demographic is 35 to 55. Mm-hmm. We do have some people, here and there that are a little bit younger, a little older, but typically our demographic is 35 to 55. And most people, again, are business owners or in some type of professional job that is stressful. I'm dealing with people who often don't take breaks or get a chance to take a break. So most people, they come to have fun for Kickback, but most people are really coming to get away. They're coming to relax, have a good time, and truly have a staycation, if you will.
So this year's is the 4th of July weekend.
Yeah.
Has it always been the 4th of July weekend?
Since 2021.
Okay. That's a big deal. Yeah. So I've got the lineup here for activities, the itinerary. So what people can expect is on July 3rd, which is a Thursday, kayaking. You can go kayaking as a part of Kickback Campout. Then there, if you locally know us, you know R&B Vibes Live. But there's a fish fry connected to it.
Yes, ma'am.
And then Friday, everybody loves Friday. You have a barbecue grill off.
Yeah.
Who's participating in that?
All right, so this is going to be Alabama versus Tennessee.
Ooh, a rivalry.
Barbecue competition.
Okay.
We only have 2 people that are competing, 2 contestants. We have Robert Lewis, aka DJ Your Boy.
He grills?
Man.
I know DJ Your Boy.
Man.
I'm going to tag you. I didn't know he grills.
Nah, listen. Bruh can cook.
Okay.
Like, he can grill, but hands down, DJ Your Boy can cook.
You getting the message.
Like, he can cook.
Who's Tennessee?
Tennessee, I got my boy Chucky Howard. He has a company in Memphis called Secondhand Smoke. He has been our grill master for the last 3 campouts.
Okay.
His food is busting too.
All right.
His food is busting too, so I'm really excited about this barbecue competition.
On Friday, I see the afternoon, we have the amateur comedy show. Mm-hmm. It says, "Think you have what it takes to make the crowd laugh." So that should be funny. I remember old school comedy clubs where they would actually boo you. Yeah. So let's be, we gonna be family friendly, or we gonna be honest and real, cutthroat?
We gonna be family friendly.
Okay.
We gonna respect the attempt.
The attempt. Okay, well then I might do it. I'm gonna go funny.
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna do that, y'all. No, I'm not.
Get on with that.
The next thing I wanted to ask you about is group therapy. Mm-hmm. What's group therapy a part of Kickback Campout? How does that work?
Group therapy was something that we introduced last year. It was new. I feel like 2024 kicked everybody's ass. Everybody that I came in contact with seemed to be going through something personally.
Life.
Including myself. So I felt that it was important to me at the time. I was talking to a therapist and needed therapy. I thought that it would be a good idea to introduce therapy at camp out in a group setting. Do
you have like a certified counselor coming?
Yes, we have Miss J out of Decatur.
Jay, I've actually had Jay on a panel with me before.
Okay, good deal. Mm-hmm. She's a super dope person. She was our therapist last year. And our therapy is different. I can't really say how.
They just gotta pull up.
Our therapy is just different though. It's the kind of therapy that you be wanting to have, but you can't have with your therapist. I can't explain it to you, but just imagine a therapy at a higher level.
Okay. Rum tasting, I'm gonna go through them a little bit faster. Rum tasting, you actually have a sponsor. That's important for Kickback Campout.
Yes.
Who is your sponsor?
Our title sponsor this year is Guahana Rum.
Guahana Rum.
Actually, it's Guahana Distillery.
Okay.
They have rum. They serve rum, vodka, and gin, all of which are top notch.
Okay. I've had the pleasure of actually, they're locally here, and it was top notch. Mm-hmm. Beach party. I'm here for the beach party because we're in Alabama. What's the beach?
Beach party. So the location that we're at, they have it's TGL Adventures. It's in Brownsboro, Alabama.
Say it slow for the people. I'm gonna put it right here, but tell them where it's located.
All right. So TGL Adventures. It's 332 Brownsboro Road in Brownsboro, Alabama. It's located right on the Flint River. Like it's literally on the Flint River, right? But they have a pond on their property. So we're going to take 125 tons of sand and put it around that pond and create a beach area.
How much sand?
125 tons. It's going to be five dump truckloads
Of sand.
of sand.
That is exciting. Yoga on Saturday, so starting the morning out with some stretching. Brunch, another group therapy session, which is really unique, a morning one. Horseback riding. Okay, so there's a fishing, but not fishing. Like competitive, but we're not using real fishing poles.
Yeah, kind of. No, yes. So it's a primitive fishing
Yeah,
competition.
but what's that? Primitive
So meaning you're not going to use like
fishing? My
the
grabbing
type-
it?
You're not going to use the type of reel that you get from Walmart. Do you remember well, you're young, so maybe not. You're a little baby. But, so like the cane poles.
I know what a cane pole
All right,
is.
so-
My grandfather was a fisher.
Exactly. The older people used to have the cane poles where they just tie a line and hook to it and throw it out.
Yes.
It's essentially like
And you have to pull it, you don't get to reel it.
That's it. That's all we're doing.
I'm a city girl, I got some country roots.
You ain't never been cane pole fishing.
Nope, never. But let me be great. Let me have that. You could have gave me that moment. Volleyball game, field games, a sip and paint. This is so cool. Island R&B bingo.
Yeah.
Caribbean Carnival Globe Parade. That's what I'm here for. A lot of your advertisement has been showing the feathers and the elaborate kind of like
Masquerade.
yes.
Yes.
And somebody Conguala, what is it? Another type of place that uses these. Another event. Coachella.
Coachella, okay.
Yes, someone was like, okay, it reminds them of Coachella, the carnival.
Okay.
So what's that gonna be about?
So last year we were sitting around the bar and talking about the thing for this year, and a couple of ladies were like, well, we should do a carnival thing. And I was like, dang, I think that's a dope idea. So after like 4 or 5 people said it, I was like, all right, that's what we're gonna run with. So we decided to do a carnival thing. I personally have never been to a carnival. I've always wanted to experience it.
Okay.
As much as I travel, I just hadn't had the opportunity to go. So I figured, just bring a carnival to me.
There you go. I like that.
So yeah, we're doing a full masquerade. We have a team that is dedicated specifically for masquerade attire and the parade. So,
I heard through the grapevine, now I don't know how true it is, but I heard that JoJo Talk was one of the participants that would be a part of the Carnival Glow Party.
I heard that
with
too.
the feathers and the masquerade and all the jewels and all the things.
That's gonna be interesting. Has she ever done a?
She has never, but she thought about the body positivity of it.
Mm-hmm.
And just sometimes you need to step out of your comfort zone. And when you see a picture of what they wear in the attire, just imagine JoJo Talk wearing that. So the only problem I had was on your flyer, it says 10 p.m.
Okay.
I'm a golden girl. I mean, I'm doing this camping thing all weekend.
You are 10 years the lesser of me.
That means I have literally struggled through a pandemic, 9/11. Like, people understand, us millennials, we struggle. I'm tired. I need a nap right now on Sunday.
Man, you better get you some rest.
I am. I'm getting the energy drink. So this Sunday, to do a wrap up, you have a gospel brunch,
Yes.
a praise party, and then a breakdown.
Mm-hmm.
This is an incredible itinerary.
Thank you.
I love it. So my last question for now is, it takes a team, kind of like they say, it takes a village. I'm a community. You just said it's become bigger than you. So what kind of team does Kickback Campout have to make all of this happen?
Okay. So in 2021, I had a conversation with JQ Ellis, who's over our parade and masqueraders.
I'm in awe of her, y'all.
But we had a conversation. She actually was just really speaking life into me about what Camp Out could and should be and would be in the future, right? But at that point, we were talking about a team and how we needed to grow. And I knew just from that conversation that it was going to take more than me. For the first few years, it was only me because it was hard to explain my vision and what I wanted to do to people. Since then, we have added We have about 20 people on our committee for this year, and they have different titles. We have people dealing with marketing. We have people dealing with social media. We have people dealing with, I have a project manager this year, have an assistant, photography.
The growth is real.
So we have a full team, food, security, we got
bars.
We got a team. Like, but it's a full production at this point.
People don't understand events that people put on are productions.
Events and multiple day events. There are a lot of huge events in the city. I am one of the few multiple day and probably one of the only overnight events. So when you're talking about putting something on for people and worrying about the safety, security, and making sure that people have a good time over the course of 4 days, it takes a team.
Do you have a lot of people that actually stay all 4 nights?
Yes, we have a good amount.
4 nights, Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday, 3 nights.
Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday, leave out on Sunday. So 3 nights, 4 days, 3 nights.
Okay. But a good handful actually do stay.
Yeah, it's crazy how it changed though, because it used to be on 4th of July weekend, we would start, on Friday, and then, it would be a Friday and Saturday event and people leave out on Sunday. Excuse me. We started introducing Thursdays for our alumni. We call it Camp Alumni. So if you come to camp out once, then you're family.
Okay.
Right? So our Camp Alumni, we started allowing Thursdays for them to get there early, because once you come, you like, all right, now I want to come here, but I want to be in this spot. So I need to get here early. We started doing Thursdays for just the Camp Alumni, and last year Thursday was a party. Like Thursday was like Friday. So now we just said, all right, well,
we'll do an R&B vibes.
We're just going to open up Thursday, we'll start it on Thursday now.
Okay, I love that. Well, okay, so this year you have new features, you have surprises, things that people should come out for. Where can they follow and get tickets from so that they can attend this monumental cultural event that we're talking about today?
Okay. So we have a website. It's kickback-campout.com. You can get your tickets there, or you can visit Eventbrite.
Okay. And if we wanted to follow you on social media?
On social media, we are under Kickback Campout HSV.
Okay.
That is on Instagram. We have a page on Facebook under Kickback Campout HSV, or Kickback, the letter N, Campout. We have a Facebook group.
Okay, I'm either going to put that right here, I'm going to put it right there, so that when they're watching the video, they can see it.
Sounds good.
You said a lot.
I know.
Okay, you did. Is there anything you'd like to add? Because I'm excited for it. It's going to be coming up here soon. It's something that's worth experiencing for the culture. I'm going to throw the flyer up there. And this is going to be something different for me to experience, along with some people that have never done it or experienced it before.
Yeah. We are super excited to have you.
Okay.
We're very excited to have you, especially doing the masquerade thing. I think that is going to be super exciting. But other than that, Kickback Campout is an exceptional event. We are the only 4-day, 3-night, overnight event that there is in the city. DJs, bartenders, comedians, sip and paint, field games, kayaking, brunches, horseback riding, bonfires. Man, it's just fireworks. We got a crazy fireworks show this year.
Really?
Too.
I saw on social media you went to TNT to get, how many fireworks did you get?
How many fireworks?
Mm-hmm.
We have over $2,000 worth of fireworks, so I don't know how.
Which night is the show?
Friday and Saturday.
You're doing a 2-night fireworks show.
We're gonna do a show at the end of Soraya sessions, right before the beach party, and then we'll do another one at the end of the parade, right before the glow party.
I forgot maybe one of the most asked questions, or at least it is for me. Tents. I asked this man, what do I do? He said, oh, you just go to Walmart and get a tent. Who gonna put it together for me? I don't know how to put a tent together.
You gonna put your tent together.
I guess.
So here's the thing. I know it sounds crazy, doesn't it? It sounds crazy. Like, how am I gonna do this? Never done it before. Just like you go about anything else that you've never bought before and put together, you're gonna put it together. The difference is, at Camp Out, we're a big family. Mm-hmm. So if you can't figure it out, mm-hmm. somebody else has either had that struggle or knows that struggle, and they'll say, "Hey, let me help you."
Well, listen, if y'all did not feel the energy from this, I'm going to need you to run it back, take some notes, click on the link below, and go ahead and get your tickets. There, when you go on there, it's going to show you different options. You don't have to just sign up for everything, but you can, and experience the whole Kickback Campout vibe. We want to thank our special guest today, Deonte, the man behind Kickback Campout, for just being a part of JoJo Talk. You're welcome. And just telling the people something you created out of nothing, out of just pure, I'm going to do it for myself, and now I'm going to share a gift with the world. Yeah. So we appreciate that. That means a lot for men like you to come into our community and just show up and show out in such a unique way. So we really appreciate that. Everyone watching, thank you so much for tuning into JoJo Talk today. This was just a brief peek into Kickback Campout. So thank you so much. Are there any last words you want to leave my viewers?
Get your tickets. If you have not gotten your tickets to Kickback Campout, you have about 30 days and the clock is ticking. We are expecting to sell out. Our VIP domes and glamping tents have already sold out. And if you can hear what I'm saying, you need to get your ticket right now.
Get your tickets today. So until next time, usually people be like my last words. So thank you, JoJo, for having me. And JoJo, you're so awesome. And oh my God, JoJo is so wonderful.
Thank you, JoJo. I appreciate you having us on today.
Is that one of your voices?
That's one of them.
Okay. Is it an old white lady?
Well, no, that's Miss Jenkins.
You named her?
Yeah.
This is so behind the scenes. Why Miss Jenkins?
Well, Miss Jenkins is like everybody's grandma.
How old is she?
She's 78.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Retired?
She's been around a while now.
Retired?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Can I meet someone else other than Miss Jenkins?
Well, who else you want to meet?
I don't know. Who else do I have the honor of having on my show?
Well, I don't know. I'll tell you what. I can go deep now. Hey.
Who is that, Henry?
Whatever you want his name to be.
Sounds like a Henry to me.
Hell, Henry it is.
He's country.
I'm Henry.
He's country.
He is.
I like it. Seems like you need a cowboy hat on.
Hey, he's from South Alabama.
Some boots on the ground.
Hey, I got my boots on the ground.
I'm not even going to go into any more people because this is just some funny bloopers. This is. Until next time, keep living, keep moving, and remember, life is going to life.
Life is going to life.
But if we can laugh, we can live.
Hey, life is not short. We just wait too long to start living.
Thank you so much for being on the show today. Cheers to a successful 2025 Kickback Campout. And I look forward to seeing you and being a part of it. So thank you so much, Deonte.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Camera's off.
Camera's off.